What's up, everybody? Senior here. I just got back from the flea market, and I'm happy to report that I got a few games today to go into the collection. I'm getting very close to having all the N64 American games. Went to the flea market, then I went to two game stores this morning. First place I went to was Brandon's, and I got Donald Duck going Quackers, and he had it marked at $7.99, and the cart's a little beat up, the label's faded, the back's got the sticker on it and it's a little chewed up. So I asked him if he'd go any cheaper. I said $5, and he agreed to that. So I paid $5.33 with tax. So I'm glad to get that. Thank you, Donald. Excuse me. So I have this list of all the games that I need to get, and I got a lot of stuff crossed off. I'm down to just a few left that I need to get. And while I was at the next place I went to was the flea market, and there was a couple games there I needed. There was three, but they were just a little overpriced, and one was in really bad condition. So I decided not to get those. But back to the list. I thought my list was complete, and I had all the games that I needed, and then I happened upon the guy who had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, and I realized I don't have this game. And it's somehow, for some reason, it's not on my list. So there was an Asian guy. He was selling games. He had like about 5 of them, and then he had this one with the instruction booklet, and it was in this Ziploc bag. And I said, hey, can I see this stack of the other games he had loose? And I looked through them, and it was everything I already had. It was like GoldenEye and Pilot Wings and a couple wrestling games. And I said, well, I don't need these. I said, and then I turned and looked, and I saw, this sitting there, and realized I don't have it. And I asked him how much you wanted for it, and he said $5. So I'm very happy to get that. I looked on eBay. It's like going for around 18 bucks, and I got it with the instruction booklet. The game's in very good shape, and glad to have it. So my list has failed me. For some reason, Tony Hawk 3 is not on the list, and I am 99.9% sure that I do not have this. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go through the bins again and do another inventory and see what actually I need again. Although I thought I had it licked this time, I thought I knew what I needed. So then I went to a place called Tekken Gamer, and the owner, George, a very nice guy. I walked in there and just to see what he had, and he had one game at the store, and it was Mischief Makers, and he was selling that for $8.99. And I was very happy to see that. I was like, all right, this is cool. I've already got 2. I got a third one today. Oh, it's a great trip. So then I showed him my list, and he looked over it, and he says, I got some of these other games at my house. So I went with him back to his house, and sure enough, he had Space Station Silicon Valley. Very good shape. Goemon's Mystical Ninja. Very good shape. It's got a little marker on top, but I can take that off. Chameleon Twist 2. mint condition. Earthworm Jim 3. Pretty good shape. Need to wipe that on a little bit. Aiden Chronicles. Been looking for this for a long time. He had it. It's in perfect condition. And Bust-A-Move 99. I needed this, and it's in mint condition. I'm glad I got it. So we were talking, and I had a extra Super Nintendo. I was into collecting the Super Nintendo games. You probably see in my past videos. I started out collecting the 64 stuff, and then I kind of went the other way, and went backwards a little bit, and was collecting the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo stuff. And then I realized, I'm not going to be able to get all these, and then I switched over to I bought the modded Wii, and which had all the Nintendo and all the Super Nintendo games on it. So I don't see any sense in buying all those games. The 64 is my favorite system, and it's it's my favorite system, and it's what I enjoy playing the most. So I need to get back on track. So I ended up selling it with a few games, and he gave me a really good amount of credit. A couple of the games I thought were a little bit high he was selling them for, but I'm to the point now where I just need to get them. So I didn't argue too much. He gave me a really good fair trade amount for my Super Nintendo and games. And then I paid him an extra 25 bucks, well 20 bucks on top of it to get these games here. And then I was looking through the counter, and he had it wrapped up. He had the microphone, the Nintendo 64 microphone, and Pikachu, and he had it for sale. I believe it was like $14.99 for the set. And I said, look, I got Hey You Pikachu, I don't need it, so I just need the microphone. And he sold this to me for $5. So I finally got the microphone, and I only walked out of there only paying 25 bucks for these games. For all those games and the mic there. So I'm very happy about that. Didn't come out of pocket too much. Like I said, I was looking to sell the Super Nintendo anyway. And 7 games, 8, 9 games. I'm back. 9 games to add to the collection. So pretty sweet. Which is, if I follow in this list, it's going to bring me to 16 games that I need, or that are left to get. And again, while I was at the flea market, I found 3 of them, which would probably cost me around 45 bucks. One of them was Mario Party 3. I'm debating on whether to go back and try to get them. I'm kind of tapped out now for the week. For the next 2 weeks, so I'm pretty sure that the 3 games that I needed will still be there for a couple weeks. And so maybe I'll go back then and see if I can try to get those again. I doubt anybody's going to buy them. It's from the lady who's selling them is an Asian woman, and she's very stingy, won't come down on the prices at all. So I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure that they're gonna, she's still gonna have them. So the other thing that I found out, I had sold my Japanese system to George a while back, and I'm pretty much regretting that. I'm still one system short and having all the American systems. I really would like to get that Japanese system back. So I talked to him about it, and he's in the process of moving. So we kind of had a little talk about it, and there's a chance here in a couple weeks that I should be able to buy that back off of him, so I can put the Japanese system back on the shelf. When I traded it in, I got, you know, a bunch of great titles. I know I got in one of my other videos, I got Mario, Paper Mario, Mario 3, Mario, at least 3 or 4 different Marios and a bunch of other games, and it was a good trade, very good trade, but I miss having that system. So again, I really would like to get it, so get it back, and I think there's a chance. So he's moving, he's selling some of his stuff, and hopefully I can get it back. But to review list, you failed me. Got to go over, you know, everything again to make sure I'm on point with a new list. And I'm thinking I'm like 16 away from having all the games. So pretty awesome. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I'm thinking about doing a contest for all my subscribers. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And beginning of next month, it's July, say August 1st, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to do an announcement. I think I got a pretty cool idea on what I'm looking for the contest. So between now and then, I'm going to have, you know, all the contests set up, all the rules, and I think it's pretty funny. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. And oh, and in between that time, I need to come up with a prize. So I want a really cool prize to send to somebody. So I'm thinking about that. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Again, please leave comments. I try to get to your comments as quick as I can. And that's about it. So Jay Sr., I'll talk to you later.